clothes for the Red Cross. It's an important organization that helps people in need all over the world. A woman named Clara Barton started the American Red Cross. Who was Clara Barton? Clara Barton was born in 1821 in North Oxford, Massachusetts. Growing up, Clara was very shy and had a hard time making friends at school. When she was 11, her brother David fell off a barn roof and was seriously injured. Clara took on the responsibility of caring for him. She learned how and when to give him medicine. Many doctors had given up on her brother, but Clara never did. Thanks to her hard work and positive attitude, David made a full recovery. Clara realized that she liked to help people who were in need. She even felt less shy and nervous when she was helping others. What did Clara Barton do as an adult? Barton worked as a teacher during a time when it wasn't considered proper for women to have jobs outside the home. While teaching in New Jersey, she discovered that many families didn't have enough money to pay for school. At the time, most people had to pay to get an education. So, Barton decided to open a free school. It was the first free school in New Jersey. The school was a huge success, and soon she was teaching hundreds of students. When it came time to find a principal, community leaders did not choose Barton. Instead, they hired a man because they thought a woman wasn't fit to lead. I know, it was really unfair. Barton was angry too. She believed that men and women should be treated equally and have the same opportunities. She left the school and went to work for the United States Patent Office, which protects people's inventions and ideas. She was the first woman there to be paid the same as a man, but she didn't have an easy time. The men did not like having a woman work alongside them. Eventually, she was fired from her job just because she was a woman. Then, in 1861, the Civil War broke out, and many soldiers were badly injured. Barton sprung into action and helped them, just as she helped her brother all those years ago. Barton collected supplies from the community, and even went out in the battlefield to deliver them herself. Barton risked her life to care for people on both sides of the war. She didn't care which army a soldier fought for. If he needed help, she was there. Why did Clara Barton start the American Red Cross? After the war ended, Barton visited Switzerland. There, she learned about the International Red Cross. It's an organization that helps people during times of war or natural disasters. A mission is a goal of a person or group. The International Red Cross's mission is to protect and assist everyone, no matter who they are. Clara Barton was inspired by the Red Cross, and she wanted to bring it to the United States. She wrote letters to government leaders and made speeches, and eventually she founded the American Red Cross. How did Clara Barton and the American Red Cross help? Barton gathered people together and led the organization. A volunteer is a person who freely donates their time to do something. The American Red Cross volunteers helped thousands of people during times of war, disease, and natural disasters. First aid is emergency medical assistance given to a person who is injured or sick. Barton and the Red Cross workers were often the first people to arrive and provide first aid to injured people. In 1893, a hurricane and tidal wave flooded the Sea Islands in South Carolina. Barton and her team arrived quickly, and over 10 months, they helped the area recover. They focused on distributing, or giving out, food and supplies to African American communities, and helping rebuild their farmland. At the time, African Americans were not treated the same as whites, and many people were angry that the Red Cross was helping them. You're right, Moby. It was a tough time in history. But Barton continued her work because she believed that everyone should be treated equally. Throughout her life, she worked with people like Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony to fight for equal rights for African Americans and women. A humanitarian is a person who works to improve the lives of other people. Clara Barton was a humanitarian who dedicated her life to helping others. Today, the Red Cross continues to provide relief or assistance. They organize blood drives, gather and distribute donations, and teach people how to prepare for emergencies and give first aid. We can thank Clara Barton for all the incredible work the American Red Cross does today. I'm sure all these supplies will really help people in need. You have donations too? What did you bring?